Hello everyone, I'm Joanne and welcome to my craft room. Today we will be creating a fun card with the Be Bold Blooms dies and the diamond floral frame from my last video. We had so much fun with this. I'm an affiliate for Spellbinders, scrapbook.com and Amazon. This is at no cost to you. There are links below for the products used in this video. When you click on my link and shop, I do make a small commission. Now, I'm showing you right here, this is what was done in the last card, made a little boo-boo on the side, but we're going to use the Be Bold Blooms to go ahead and get everything in order. I also made another card, it came out so beautiful, with the Bougainvillea hot foil plate. Look at, I love this plate. It is so beautiful. There are stencils that come with it also. And here's the card. If you remember, and there's the little flowers from the last video. If you remember on the diamond, I had put a little tape there and it had pulled up the foil a little bit. So I just scooched that to the side and made the inside piece of with just white cardstock, used a little sentiment from framed florets, did a little hot heat embossing there. Put my two little flowers on the inside and cut that off on the side to make that diamond look really cute on the front. Offset it on the right side with some flowers and put some flowers on my, my envelope. How wonderful is that? Now here is the negative part of that Bougainvillea set that I did with the hot foil plate. They come out so beautiful. You always get 2 for 1 if you purchase the solid hot foil plate when you buy the machine. I would highly suggest that. Just go ahead and add it to your order because you get double the amount of product. I can make 2 cards out of 1, and then I use every single bit of my foil. And today, like I said, we're going to cover up that boo-boo right there. I put my dies into a Ziploc bag until I figure out a better way to store them. I didn't want to go ahead and cut any magnets at this point because I'm not going to keep them in there. I'm probably going to get some other pockets. And so at this point, I just put them in a Ziploc bag and stuck it in the packaging that everything came in, which is really fine, you know, fine enough for that. Now here we're going to do a little hot foiling. I've decided to use the skinny stripe background for this card. I love it because of the beautiful stripes, and I've had a lot of fun with it. So I'm rolling this through. I'm actually rolling through very slowly and only one time on my machine. Everybody's machine is different, and you also might need a shim. I don't. But if I purchase another machine, it might be totally different. So here is the big reveal on this. It is absolutely, these lines are beautiful. Let me get that machine out of the way. And let's take a look here. Now I have a little bit of overfoiling due to the tape there. And I decide to cut this piece down to 5 1/4 by 4. I did foil it at, 5.5 by 4 1/4. So I always give myself a little room. Now we're going to use the hot foil plate, and we're going to go ahead. Always make sure that when you foil, try to make sure that you make pretty to pretty. The pretty side of the hot foil plate to the pretty side of the hot foil. Now here you can also turn it, make a little diagonal. I decide to go straight with it, and I just have my cardstock right there, and then my 2 shims on top, and we'll wait for that button to stop blinking until we go ahead and feed that through the machine. Now, when I use a solid hot foil plate, I do run it through my machine twice. I seem to get a better result. So because we got a little bit of, I don't know, like it's just a little crooked. And so I cut it back here to 5 1/4 by 4. And then we're going to go ahead and decorate from there. So that's that. And now our button is ready to go. Let's go ahead and foil this. And like I said, when I use the solid hot foil plate for my machine, going through one time and then rolling it back and coming through the other, it seems to give me a very good result. And there's that silicone mat that comes with the machine when you purchase it, along with a magnet. I don't have the magnet in the picture. That plate is very heavy and very warm, so I just dump it off. Look at all that. We used every bit of the foil, and here we are with, again, a beautiful product. Another beautiful card front. I am going to cut this back to 5 1/4 by 4. And I'll do it really quick while I'm going here, just so that I have it in my stash. And I'll keep that for a later project, if not one coming up real soon, because I can already see me using it. Look at that. I love the gold on gold. Isn't that pretty? But then I decide to use the gold on white because I want to show you how to fix that little bit too. Again, it is still crooked, okay? And I want to cut that back now to 5 by 3 3/4, okay? So because there was that gold line right to the edge, I wanted to get rid of that. And so I just cut it back a little bit more, which means it will have more color cardstock showing when we put everything together. So here's my 2 pieces there. I mean, the product that you save, what you save is so wonderful. Now here I took, this is so funny, when I did the diamonds, I had, some overfoiling on some white cardstock. And so I just took the centers from the Be Bold Blooms and made my own gold centers out of it. I've said I'm not buying any more foiled paper. I'll make it myself now. So much fun. This set comes with these little dies that have the little holes in it to go on top of those flowers also, but I wanted the gold to show. They look like little gold buttons, and I think they're so cute. Now, I've been really busy foiling. Like I said, hello, my name is Joanne, and I'm addicted to foiling. So I'll sit here on a Sunday afternoon and put a movie on, and that's all I do is hot foil all day. And so I've been having fun with the alphabet. I just wanted to show you how pretty. This isn't even a part of this card, but look at the moon dust, the gold, and then the magenta. And then that one right there, I stenciled. It has an outline of moon dust, and then I stenciled. Those are some, like in an earlier video when I first started with this. So I've really had fun with that set. Now here we're going to go ahead and put the card together. Oh, I'm so excited. I made more flowers so that we would do the inside of the card. This is just a piece of Neenah white cardstock at 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. I made another little flower right there and put my gold dot. But now on the inside, I do not glue down the petals. I want my petals to be free. On the inside, just gives it another little dimensional element there. And then somebody can write their nice sentiment. Looks so cute, right? So pretty. And now we're going to go ahead and also decorate the envelope. No naked envelopes. So I was just showing you those dies to the right there are the only ones that I used on this card. Now for the envelope, I do want to go ahead and make sure that I put glue, and that is Gina K Connect glue. All around the flower so that when it goes through whatever the post office puts it through, it will be just fine. And now we're just going to do the back one. And boy, I'll tell you what, guys, I'm ready for spring, but I don't think winter's done with us yet here. We've had a very mild winter, and I thought it would be a really rough one, but it's been very, very mild, so I can't complain. I know some of you guys have had rough winter. So here we're going to go with the front of the card again. And again, I'm saying that, I see a little bit of a tilt, okay? So we're going to go ahead and glue this down. And then we're going to go ahead and place the diamond on the front of it. And we'll use any kind of dimensionals that you have. Whatever you have that pops it up will be just fine. I'm just using up what I have. And I wanted to add a little bit of dimension to this and most of my flowers because I want the greenery to go behind things. So there again, there's that little part that I caught with the tape. I mean, this card should, if I was going to give this card a title, it would be Lemons to Lemonade, because like the base is good, the card front is tilted, there's tape that took out a little part on the diamond, but wait till you see at the end what we come up with here. So I just put glue on 2 of the petals there because the diamond's going to hold that one up for me. I don't need a dimensional on it. Make sure it doesn't go off the edge of your card so everything fits into the envelope. Really, really pretty. So I'm just using a dark pink, a purple, and like a light blue. Now, what I'm doing here is positioning the flowers in such a way that now you will not see that tilt. So watch what I do here. Again, just a little dimension on there. Don't go off the edge of your card so that it'll fit in your envelope. So we just kind of cover that. And as you see right away, it just starts to take away that tilt. We're going to bring some more flowers in. And there we go. And the more flowers that I put on it, the better that it looks, right? So I thought about putting it there, but then I thought, no, up at the top looks better because now on the right side, as you can see, from the light pink flower to the dark pink flower, I have perfect spacing. So I'm looking at the bottom now and I'm like, okay, you know, so sometimes what I do is I move things around. I start, you know, I don't want to glue everything down all at once because like I change my mind or I think things look different or better in a different way. So as soon as I see something that I'm like, oh no, it definitely goes there, I will glue it or put a dimensional on it or something and put it down on the card. But like here, I really don't like the way those flowers are laid out on the bottom straight across now that I'm looking at it in the video. But I know now where I want the flower on the top, just to come in right there. And again, it just helps those lines be straight. You don't even see where it's tilted now. So we're going to bring this in over here, get those little backs off. And now we're going to go ahead and make some pretties over on this side and see exactly how all of this is coming together. And I keep reminding myself, be careful. Honest, I keep saying it to myself, be careful, don't use too many flowers, you've got greenery to add. I like the hello on the gold all the way, not hanging off part of the way. I wasn't really sure how I'd like it. So, but when I put the flowers on there, I really like the hello, and that's done in the rainbow foil, really, really pretty, but I like it all on the diamond there instead of any of it hanging off. Put a little block on it just to hold it down. It's like having a third hand. And now we're going to go ahead and work down here. So again, there's a little tilt there to the right. And I put my little purple flower on the white and the pink part of the paper. And because it just takes your eye away from it, because the other two lines above that are perfectly spaced. Now I decided to put the pink one up there, which I like a whole lot better. And now these itty bitty flowers right here and these teeny tiny leaves, I think they are so stinking cute, but we really don't need too much more on this card. So, but I do want to use one of them. So I think that right here and then little teeny tiny leaves will be just perfect on that little rosebud just kind of hanging off there. I think that's so cute. Oh, I love that. So immediately I go ahead and put that down. As soon as I start like looking at this greenery, I'm like, no, that little flower needs to stay there. So I really like it. I want to cascade some greenery top and bottom to tie in all of the flowers together. Almost like the background, because there's stripes, is like a trellis. And then we have our flowers from the spring that are blooming, and we've got beautiful greenery, and it's just welcoming and really says hello to everybody, right? Wouldn't it be nice to receive this card in the mail? It doesn't have to be for a special day or anything. It just could be to a friend of yours that you just want to say hello to. That's all. Just to say hello. So we go ahead and start, you know, framing this out with the greenery. And I keep telling myself, yeah, leave the spots and everything to put greenery. You can't just keep filling it up with flowers, which sometimes I think I would be so thrilled if I just made a card with the front was all flowers. That's it. So now we're going to put a little bit on the side over here. I decide though too, you'll see my stem is a little bit long and I think I cut it right here in just a second. Yeah, see, I can see it even through the video. I can see that it's showing. So I want to bring my scissors in and just cut that tail off right there. And we just want to kind of stick it up in there. There we go. That looks better. And now the one with that has the other leaves, I want that hanging down lower than the other leaf. I don't want them to be so even, okay? Because like, again, like it's a trellis. So if it's hanging down, things would be like different lengths, some longer, shorter, thicker, thinner, that kind of thing. So it looks great there. And I just love my little flower. And that's definitely going to get put on there. That's really cute. Those little leaves have a lot of dimension to them. They're very teeny tiny. Just need a little teeny tiny bit of this glue because, like I said, it's awesome. Oh, so happy, right? What a wonderful spring card. Now, of course, I put hello on it. You could put happy birthday, thinking of you, sending hugs, whatever that you'd like. Really, really cute. Now I decide that we need just a little bit more greenery. Of course, we're going to have some pieces left over. I want to put like thick ones in here, but then I decide no, because I have that cascade up there in the upper left corner. It's too much. Do you see right there? It is way too much. You can already tell. I know, though, I want that one down there. As soon as I put it in, my eye goes right to it, and I'm like, yes, just, and I'm like, if you know that it's right, just nail it in there right away. And then you can build around it. I still don't like those two right there. I take them out. I think about it, and then I'm like, wait, we could put these little teenies in here. They're so cute. So that's exactly what I do here. Two right there, and then two coming off of that larger flower. And it absolutely sets the flower off, having the two littles. I couldn't even believe it that it would look that good with the smaller leaves on that larger flower. I really like the way they come out from there. Yeah, so that's what I was saying there. I really like the way that they look. So there, we have a few extra pieces, which is great. I just put them in the bag with the dies, and I'll use them again at a later date. So I really do appreciate, as I finish up here, I really appreciate everyone watching. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already to my YouTube channel. I really do appreciate that. That helps me. And click the like button if you like my video. It helps me on YouTube to kind of move up in the ranks so that my videos will get seen. I really do appreciate that. And like I said in the beginning, if you click and order from a link below, the links are good for 30 days. And I do make a small commission. I really appreciate it. I'm having so much fun with this card. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I'm so happy with it. I hope you guys had a nice, enjoyable crafting afternoon with me and all of these beautiful flowers on my trellis. I love it. And there we go with the diamond floral frame and Be Bold blooms. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.